Welcome to Podquesters, the show where a dice in the hand is worth 20 on the table.
It was a 2.
It's worth 2. I am your host, Andy Bisha, and joined with me, as always, is my wonderful sword-wielding wife, Sarah Bisha. How are you, honey?
I'm good.
Are you feeling stabby today?
Yes, I am feeling a little stabby.
A little stabby. I'm not going to irritate you then. That's a lie. I'm probably going to irritate her.
Already done.
Yep.
I've already irritated Chet, so. Across the table is the man who wonders, why did I ever take this job? David Budizeski. How many times a week do you think that?
About you specifically,
Yes.
or? That's about right.
What'd you roll?
What would you like to know?
He rolled a nat 20. Next to him is the girl who hasn't realized that yet, Julie Klein.
No.
Julie, come on. Come on. You gotta be regretting this.
No, actually.
I'll wait till after the cameras are off to tell you how I really feel.
Okay.
And at the center of our world is Chet Moriarty's the Dungeon Master.
Hello,
Chet,
everybody.
what do you have in store for us today?
Death.
I was going to say that, but hopefully that's not the case.
All right.
But we shall find out.
All right, then take it away, buddy.
Okay. So let's see. You guys have found yourselves meeting old Wraith that is kind of giving you a proposition, seemingly off the bat, to help himself as well as yourself get through the rest of this cave unharmed, but then find out that the thing he wants you to destroy is actually controlled by him and seemingly is double-crossing you to your own death.
What a jerk.
This guy kind of enters combat with you through the Spectator itself, and the Wraith seemingly disappears back through the floor. So everyone, I don't know if we rolled initiative.
We did.
Last time.
We did.
We
We
did
did
roll
So this is
initiative.
right? Okay, Scotty, so then you're gonna go first.
Okay, is the Spectator is he aggressive? I mean,
Yes, you were fighting the
He's
Spectator.
fighting us.
He has said,
Seraph, do you not want to fight this guy? Because I honor
Okay, so
your...
deep speech is actually in tongue, so they would have heard me speaking to this thing,
but we wouldn't have understood him.
but you wouldn't have understood me.
So do you
Yeah,
want to
but you
say
were
something
talking
to
to him.
us?
I'm gonna tell all of you to be diligent. I can't in my right mind attack it because I know what's going on with it, and I don't think it's fair. I think the Wraith is corrupting it, and I think that's unfair to the Spectator.
So you want us to do the dirty work?
I don't want you to do your work, but I am not going to tell you not to defend yourselves. I understand that you have to be vigilant, so I will do what I can on my side, but
Okay.
you guys have to use your best judgment.
So you told us that.
Yes.
Do you have a plan?
Yes. To an extent. I don't know how far he's been corrupted, but
So do we attack it or no?
You
We
wait long
obviously
enough, I'll
care
just have
about
him
this.
attack you.
yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, all right. I'm going to hopefully just take him out of his misery, but that's fine. Okay.
Yep.
Yep, so I'm going to step a little bit to the left, or to the
Okay.
north, and I'm going to use my sharpshooter skill
Nice.
and hope that I can first hit him. 14.
That's gonna be a miss then.
Okay, that's fine with me. I'll stay right there.
John's turn.
What to do?
I know, right?
You could like stab it, and then it's like an olive on one of those little drink swords.
Little drink swords.
He's
Yeah.
quite large. I mean, he's definitely not tiny.
Well, her sword is quite large.
I guess it would possibly look proportionate then.
I'm gonna.
Although you said it was a 4-foot spherical diameter,
It's quite large.
so it
For
the
sword,
block-
it's 3 feet.
3.5 feet. Yeah.
So not quite long enough to go through.
It wouldn't go all the way through him.
I'm going to step over there so I have a better line of sight and throw a dagger. 16?
That is a hit. Good roll.
4.
4 damage, and he becomes wounded. with the first hit of the combat roll.
Poor babe.
You're basically attacking like a attack dog, pretty much.
Seraph, go for it.
That's why I didn't
I know.
use Moonbeam, okay? I calmed down.
So I start talking to him, and he's speak again. I said, "Oh, great spectator, what is your name, so I may call you by your name?"
Oh, you're taking one out of my playbook, huh?
Okay,
Yeah.
his name's Harold.
His name's Harold.
I love it.
Oh, great and mighty Harold. You've been stuck here for so long. Your watch in this place has been over for centuries. Why do you stay?
So roll a deception check. Because it's going to believe that it hasn't necessarily been here for so long. It still believes that it's kind of like during the war. So to you, it's deception. It would believe it's deception. So based on how well you roll there.
Okay.
17. Okay, so he will think on what you're saying and realize, so long, have I? What? I only have one true task here. I must complete it until I can go home.
Your watch is over. You know this to be true. You've spent your 100 years. You're free.
Roll 1 persuasion with advantage. Because you do know what he is and what he could be doing. Should be doing, I suppose.
Ha!
That was great.
So he heeds your warning and understands
he got
what you're
a 5.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Even with advantage, you dropped a 1, by the way.
right.
And so it begins.
So he will say to you that he has been here for some time and realizes it to be true, knows that he's being forced to stay under Mormesk's command, but is unable to relieve himself of duty.
Like
He's saying that to you, sorry.
like he's just mentally incapable of doing it?
Yeah, like he can't do it. Even though he's understanding what you're saying and knowing what you're trying to tell him is true, that he doesn't need to continue to fight here and guard this specific forge, it's unable to.
I'm gonna ready my shield and then let him be and tell him that I can't keep my friends from attacking you. I don't have as much power as you do in persuasion and controlling people's minds as you do.
True. John threw a dagger at him. Didn't really do too much damage. She hit him for 4.
Yeah.
But as the dagger kind of sticks in his ball-like figure, he kind of turns over to you with one of his eyes. So he's got like all these different arms, if you remember.
I was really hoping I'd get a nat 20 and I was going to hit him in an
Hit
eye.
him in an eyeball and just blind one of his forehead. He's got like no depth perception. So he's gonna turn with one of these like tentacle arms to you, and like the one eye is gonna gaze deeply into yours, and let's see if anything happens or feels weird with you. Okay, so you made the save.
Sweet.
So he looks at you with this one eye very, very intensely, and you feel as if like your mind is being attacked, like some really dark, horrible things you're afraid of, like flash in your mind, but you kind of like shake it off and realize that it was nothing and you're okay.
Okay.
Cool. Heath, your turn.
Okay, first off, I accidentally didn't put myself in the room.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
If you want me to stay out here and just because of my stupidity,
I would put you at the door.
Okay, that's
I would assume
fair.
at least you were like kind of behind
I
the
was
side.
having a
Guys, it's this
conversation.
giant green monk.
I'm not even like
Nope.
Okay,
Come back
so
later.
I'm gonna do
A little
something.
late to
Okay.
the party.
I'm gonna head over to Mr. Eyestock Man. And I'm gonna pull out Mr. Stab,
Oh boy.
and I'm gonna set Mr. Stab on the ground, and I am going to say, "Okay, dude, I don't know exactly what's going on, cause I'm pretty dumb, but what I do know is you are being deceived by the Wraith. we were deceived and told to come and defeat you. But
Um,
clearly, you are not the enemy. Your master is refusing to release you. He is the enemy.
How would you know any of this? Do you speak?
He
do
said
you
it at the
speak-
beginning. No, he said it at the beginning.
I would assume that Seraph kind of voiced at least some of
Well,
this.
he did. He said, yes, I'm telling it to the party. That's why I asked that question.
Yeah.
So
I think
I'm
you would be on the
trying-
same page.
I'm trying
that
to,
you don't want to
like,
attack
just-
stuff, maybe. But
I'm trying to just show him, like, look, I may not have all the knowledge he does, but I can tell right from wrong. I want to persuade him.
Yep. So use your perception there, or persuasion. Sorry.
I will. Make you proud.
Do it with advantage, by the way. 13.
That's a 13.
That's a hard 13 after dropping a 6. So you go and lay your sword down in front of him as you kind of enter into this room. Spectator's a little confused by like, well, holy shit, how many are you? Just walking in here. It doesn't seem to be too phased by your plea. And raises both of its like eye tentacles in what looks to like efforts to smack you.
What do I have to do to prove that I'm being truthful? Tell me.
I don't know if it's gonna like stop reasoning with it. As a DM, I'll tell you right now, stop reasoning with it.
I look over at Seraph and I'm like, I tried, and I pick up Mr. Stab.
It seems to not be doing anything.
I picked up Mr. Stab and I cut it.
Okay.
I want to cut off its eye stalks.
Oh Jesus.
Nat 20.
Roll it. Good thing you picked your sword back up. Good.
Damn.
All right.
All right.
Anything else?
What is the result of me swiping at this at his eye stalks?
He did specifically say he was going to try and cut off one of the eye stalks.
Yeah. So one is focused on John. There's 3 others. 2 on the bottom here are kind of like held back in position to like attack you as you kind of come right for it. You chop off the bottom left one.
Okay, cool. And then I'm going to disengage over by John,
Okie doke.
and I'm going to end my turn.
Scotty, your turn.
All right, I'm going to attack with my crossbow.
Okay.
Try to aim for one of his eyes.
Okay.
Not very good. I got a 7.
Yeah, so since these eyes are a pretty small member of his body versus the giant large globe in the middle, it's hard to hit, and the arrow kind of like whooshes past his arm as it's kind of like mid-float in the air.
Great.
Good stuff.
Yeah, great.
Does Kali want to do anything?
No, she does not.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
John, go for it.
I'm going to throw a javelin this time.
Oh, javelin, getting larger. Oh boy.
8.
Javelin is a mess.
Okay.
Too heavy for you.
I'm proficient in javelins, I would just like to point out. I'm going to hide behind Heath.
Okay.
I'm,
You like
I'm
step
cool with
out
that.
behind
Okay,
him,
so the
throw the javelin.
thing is, though, I'm just going to point out, I am, naturally stealthy.
Yeah.
And I can attempt to hide even when I'm obscured by a creature only one size larger than me.
Cool.
So I'm hiding.
Hey, look, you clearly do more damage than I do. I'm just good for, picking locks and bullshitting, so.
Picking locks and throwing rocks.
Throwing rocks, baby.
Okay. Is that it, John?
Yep.
Seraph, go for it.
I'm just pretty much going to tell him I can't keep my party from attacking you, and I'm afraid that your master is exploiting your vast intellect for its own personal gain.
Okay.
It's sad to see that happen to such a magnificent creature.
Sucks for you.
Yep. But I'm still just going to ready my shield, and that's...
Okay. In reaction to anything attacking you?
Yep.
Okay, so Spectator's turn. He's going to, so he has 3 eyes left. One which was looking at John, and I guess now is technically in line with Heath. One was chopped off by Heath, bottom left. Seraph, you have one staring at you, and Scotty, you have one staring at you. So the one eye that was looking at John, now looking at Heath, is still looking over there, but slightly confused. Like, what? I know this is a different human, but where did the other one go? Or being. The top left eye is going to stare at Scotty, similarly as it did with John, like really deep gaze. Let's see how that happens. Ooh, similarly, Scotty, with John, as you have this eye staring deep into you, you feel almost like your body's like locking up tight and tighter. So instead of like you're not seeing hallucinations, but your body and muscles feel like they're kind of locking up tight. And then only for a brief second though, and then your body relaxes back to a normal state.
Ooh, freaky.
Also, he's going to move over to the back corner here, close to the door. Heath, your turn.
I want to target another eye stalk,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna go for it.
Okie doke. Oh yeah, that'll do.
All right. I
That'll do,
rolled a 17, and so I will roll damage, and that's 12 damage.
Nice. A other eye stalk also falls to the ground here, so you've chopped off both the bottom left and top left eyes.
All right. And my turn? Oh wait, before I do, I
Go.
run back and
Disengage.
disengage and guard Scotty. Or not Scotty,
John.
I mean, he still has a direct line of sight on me, but it's okay.
Well,
Scotty,
does
your
he
turn.
now?
I think Carly this time is gonna try to. No, you know what? She kind of senses something's going on. She doesn't want to be a part of it, so.
Fair.
She says, I'm done with this noise.
I'm gonna try my sharpshooter again.
Go for it.
Okay. And magic.
Oh well.
Magic. 18.
There you go.
Minus
that's a 13?
5. So that's a.
No. -3 because you have
Oh.
2 there instead of 4. So what are you talking about? 15? That's a hit.
That's it, yeah.
Roll
Huzzah.
damage.
All right.
Technically, things go unconscious before they die.
Yeah.
Could Sarah theoretically spare the dying, but since it
Well, that's the
died,
thing is,
it
I don't
ended
know
that connection?
If me resurrecting it would sever the connection with his master and I becomes new master.
Well, I'm just gonna say spare the dying only gives it back 1 hit point.
Right.
So it'd be easy to finish off if we need to.
Yeah, sure, go for it. I'm fine with that. If
I
you
think
wanna
it's
try
worth
it.
a shot.
I'm gonna try it.
Oh shit, Seraph getting a pet.
I don't want her as a pet. I don't see them as.
Oh shit, Seraph getting a friend.
I would agree that's definitely
I
in your nature.
haven't heard of any of my kind doing this before, so
Sure.
I'm just going to try it.
Yeah.
I'm going to try spare
Yeah,
the dying
we're
and
gonna see how it goes.
and see if I become its master. I get to.
So
to do.
your spare the dying skill is physically a
I have
touch. It just does it, right?
I touch it. Yeah.
So let's do this. Roll a medicine check under your skills tab.
Do a real dice that's not yours.
Sure, 15.
Not yours.
No, I have to break them in.
If it's a D20, roll 15 or greater, and then we'll say that it does. Nice.
19.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
You broke
Yeah.
him in. Hey,
Yeah, based on
it's
all
no
the
longer
other
a
dice
1
you
or a
just crashed.
20.
When you needed it, it came through.
Okay, fine. So you could use spare the dying on him.
Okay.
And he will come back from being unconscious as it hits to the ground here. Both of its left eye stalks are still gone, but it's been stabilized. It's no longer hovering, by the way. It's on the ground.
Great spectator. I'm Harold.
Yeah.
Great Harold.
Come on.
Harold.
Call him
I'm
by his
sorry
Christian name.
that we had to do this to you. Unfortunately, it seems that your drive for your master has overridden how intellectually superior you are, and it's seemed to have poisoned your mind.
Okay.
How do you feel?
So it opens up its other two eyes, and actually thanks you for doing what you must to save him. Even though you had to kill him and then resurrect him, it seemingly works. Thanks you for this, and kind of fades into the ground through what seems to be another worldly plane, and disappears.
Sarah.
Yes, that would
job,
take you out of
Seraph.
combat with Spectator.
We cracked.
Like it's literally to
cracked the
me,
case.
like fighting that thing is like punching a dog. It's like they're
No, I got
it's
it.
like a really sentient dog.
So if we ended up having to kill it, I was going to compare it to a rabid dog.
I
That
wanna
was
walk-
going to be my
I want
argument.
to walk over to Seraph. I drag my little token. I go up to him and I say, "You know, I tried, right?"
I'm gonna look at him in the eyes and I'm gonna say, during our adventures, there's gonna be things that we're gonna have to do that we don't want to do, and I understand that. It's part of being a guard. And
Right.
It's just the way it goes sometimes.
But you know, I knew that this meant something important to you,
He's better now.
and I understand that. And then I turn and I look at Scotty and I say, "I think I'm finally understanding why you had to do what you had to do.
Do you?
I think so.
Character growth.
Thank you for understanding.
I don't
My hate.
100% understand it, but I understand that there was something that drove you to do it. So I forgive you.
All right,
you.
very coolio, Julio.
Now I'm gonna go loot this top room up here.
Can I loot the room we're currently in?
Yeah, we're gonna look
on
around
the
the
table.
room.
Okay, so
Going in.
the one major thing here in the room, obviously besides the Spectator, was the green flame in the middle, sitting upon this pedestal. You see this thing kind of like glowing and illuminating the middle of the room here. However, it doesn't seem to be as bright as it once was. Does anyone want to check it out?
I already ran to the top room, so I have no break to
Okay,
it.
we'll get to the top room.
I know.
I'll check it out. It's intriguing.
Then we're all sort of standing
Super
around.
bright.
Whoever wants to roll an Arcana check, go for it.
9.
Okay. Okay.
17.
There we go.
There we
Beautiful.
go.
Hey,
All right.
hey, Heath, get in here. Apparently, we're all idiots.
Okay. So with you said 17, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
17.
You would know that this flame specifically is what's been causing like the magical aura throughout the entire cave. However, it's pretty weakened in its prior like longevity here, so it doesn't seem to be nearly as bright and strong as it once was, and even the ability to like make regular items or armor or weapons magical wouldn't be nearly as great. Doesn't mean it wouldn't be doable. And if you were to try and bathe any piece of armor or weapon within the flame, it would become a magical item still, just for a specific amount of time, as opposed
it's just
to
a
indefinitely.
So it's a temporary because of how weak it is.
Correct.
Okay.
Do we know if there's any way to stoke the flame?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Nope.
Blow on it.
I have,
We don't know, or there is no way.
There is no way. Let's
There
just
is
do
no
I
way.
have a question.
Yeah.
So, you said it's causing the magic throughout the caves.
Yeah, like if you were to detect
So-
magic or something.
If we were to put it out, would that mean there are no more skeletons and zombies?
No, I would say like the. So actually, I think Seraph brought up the question before a while back when you were fighting skeletons. Like, oh no, it was the zombies and the
What's
floating green
animating
skull.
them?
Yeah, don't think of things necessarily being controlled. Like, think of them as a race. Like, if you saw a possum, you don't think like a possum is being controlled to be a possum. Similarly with
don't
zombies
know
or
that.
skeletons.
Yeah, there
Dark-
could be a little
dark
man
magic.
operating a
Right.
lever.
Zombies and skeletons are
good
undead.
magic. It's-
Something had to bring them back.
Well,
So-
yeah.
Correct, but it doesn't mean that once they've been brought to life, so to speak, they would just like.
I think
They're
it's a
on-
different
yeah,
kind of magic,
they're-
this flame.
I agree. Like, to get to where they were,
Yes.
had to normally be some sort of cause. It doesn't mean it's like disconnectable.
Now, for
Like,
them,
Okay,
is it
so
only
it
one
may not be
weapon at a-
disconnectable, but if we put this out, would that prevent anything we kill from potentially coming a zombie in the future?
I would also say it doesn't seem like that's what would be causing.
Okay.
Now, is it they can only choose one weapon to put in because the fire is so weak?
You don't know that.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be really upset because I went in that room and I have no right to have the magic
Okay, so you're up
power.
in their room, right? So let's
Yeah.
do that too. Up in the room, roll an investigation check for me.
All right. That's a 6.
Sweet tits, guy.
Can I just re-roll?
No. You find one piece of armor sitting on what seems to be like a mannequin. As if this body suit of armor has just been made and laid to rest. And this is what it looks like.
That looks to be heavy armor.
Yeah.
It's definitely not.
It ain't light, that's for sure.
I ain't interested.
I'm interested in this.
It's something that I can't wear for sure.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to hold on to that just yet or give it to somebody.
I mean, I'll take it, and I call out back there, hey guys, there's some sweet shit in this room.
So there's nothing else in this room, though?
The main room?
Yeah.
Yeah, just the flame.
Yep.
So I'm going to go in the other room and do
The
an
other place is like a
investigation.
Hey, look at this armor I found. Isn't it neat?
I'm not interested.
All right.
Not neat enough.
No, druids won't wear stuff made of metal.
Is Detect Magic a cantrip for you?
13!
Nice.
No, it's a level 1 spell.
So as you go searching through this like northern small workspace of a room, it's kind of like another workshop, you find a mace actually hidden underneath underneath kind of like a bookshelf. On the lowest portion there's a box, and inside the box is this mace. Seems to be exquisitely made, definitely not like worn or rusted or broken down or anything. It's very shiny brass, bright colors on like the hilt and everything.
Can I do an Arcana check on it just to see if it... Okay.
Yep.
I already know what it is.
Oh, does he? Holy
Nat 20!
Okay, so you would definitely know that this thing is magical in its nature. It's a +1 mace, meaning you get +1 to your attacks and such. You also gain a +1 bonus to damage rolls. Roll a history check. See if you know its previous nature. What
16.
was that? Okay. And you would know this mace is named Lightbringer. The weapon glows bright as a torch when its wielder commands. While glowing, the mace actually deals an extra 1d6 radiant damage to undead creatures.
I'm dropping my javelins and taking the mace.
Okay.
You're not even gonna go.
I'm proficient in maces. Let me have my magical item.
I'm like getting a bunch of screams in my head by Melandra right now. Cause it's like, almost like this mace was like a beacon that I was supposed to be going to.
It's kind of true.
Can you give me a valid argument in character why I should give it to you?
Well, let's roleplay this. Let's roleplay this.
Yeah,
Come
seriously,
on.
it sounds. Well, she found it. She has to investigate first.
This is Dungeons and Dragons, not Trader Joe's.
That was the mace that was made for Lathander, the god of light.
Does that
A
mean
vain
anything
and
to
jealous
me?
god who killed Helm's girlfriend.
So I would think you would have
Dirty.
had nothing to do with it then. Because isn't Helm your god, and if it killed his girlfriend, why would you want to use the weapon
I
that...
don't want to use it.
Then why...
I want to destroy it.
Why? It gives me more damage.
I dropped the suit of armor in your
Thank you.
Heath. And I'm waiting to see who gets this.
I'm not letting him destroy it.
Oh, great! It's the stick incident all over
You
again.
definitely shouldn't destroy it. It's pretty awesome.
I'm not letting you destroy it. So if that's why you want it, it is mine.
Yeah, I look over at Seraph. That's a pretty dumb argument. Yeah, you gotta know all about the art of the deal. Okay, and I hand him a book. I wonder what it's called.
You keep your jealous god weapon. And see
I
what
mean,
luck it brings you. I hope they roll fat and stupid on it.
It's not my god, so...
Exactly.
not-
Okay,
all right.
Lightbringer goes to you.
It's funny because now we both have weapons that were for each other, so. I have Hugh and you have Lightbringer, so.
Wait,
Oh,
what's
true.
you?
Hugh is
Yeah.
a druid weapon.
Yep.
Wait, which one is that?
It's
one
the
that
axe.
extra bonus to.
Why don't you trade?
Because he's gonna destroy it!
Why don't you just use it?
Why would I use the weapon of a jealous god?
Despite the jealous god.
Helm is the rightful greater deity of light.
Yeah. Just go call Helm on the fantasy cell phone and
That's how
say
it works. What's the cell phone?
All right.
fantasy fantasy magic rock.
What are you doing, Scotty? Or is Seraph rolling?
Seraph, you want to investigate the room to find some loot that maybe I could trade? Got this sweet armor.
You didn't do anything with the armor, by the way, besides hold on to it.
Right.
Right.
I can't wear it.
You don't know. You don't know what it is.
Okay, well then I would like to investigate the armor or something. Look at it.
Do it.
All right. Do I investigate or should I do like a history or an arcana? My arcana
You look very confused and look
should-
over to John and ask John how she knew what the fuck it was.
Hey, how'd you know what that was?
My vast knowledge.
What do you think this is?
I will roll an Arcana check on it for him.
Thank you.
I have +0.
20.
Okay, so similarly, obviously this piece of armor is very, very beautifully made, and it is magical as well. This is a +1 breastplate, has a golden dragon motif worked into the design. There's nice like horns coming off the shoulder pieces as well as like the bracers, and it grants a +1 bonus to AC. The armor itself is medium armor, and provides more protection than any light armor would. However, it is not heavy armor, but does impair movement.
But hold on.
Okay.
My boots.
Yes.
Boots of striding and springing.
Yeah, the jumpy ones.
While you wear these boots, your walking speed becomes 30 feet, and your speed isn't reduced if you are encumbered or wearing heavy armor.
Okay, so this armor specifically being medium will also add to your dex modifier on top of...
In a good way?
Add to your dex
Add,
modifier.
yes, okay.
Thank you. I was like, no, I'm having a hard time with words today, but like, I believe add is the correct
Yes,
choice.
you're right.
So it will add to your dex modifier up to a +2. That's specifically determined by how well you can attune to it. We haven't actually done item attunement yet. So certain items to get these bonuses effects, like your ring and stuff like that, require attunement. You can only attune to a certain number of pieces of armor. I believe the number's 2. So you're the only one wearing something right now, minus your ring, or with your ring. So you have 1 slot left. I don't think you're using Hue, and you haven't.
You can switch it, right?
Yes, but like you can't. Right, but you can't have multiple of
Right.
these. Eventually, you would find a lot
Can I
of these gears.
attune to it now?
Yeah, so it takes some time to do so. So you would have to do it on like a short rest. You could use it. It just
Okay.
will not grant you benefits.
Any benefits? Or
Okay, it's still a piece of armor, but you don't get like the +1. You don't get the dex modifier bonus. Blah blah blah. Blah.
what is the AC of that armor without the
14.
modifier? It's 14?
Yeah,
What is my current armor? I know I'm kind of eating up a
probably
lot of
not
time.
14.
13.
There you go.
Yeah, okay, I'll put it on.
Yeah, so you can equip that one and unequip the studded leather.
Okay.
Okay, I hear this
Thank
commotion
you.
and I go in the room. And I see this armor and I'm like, oh my gosh. oh my father lords.
Good. You roll history.
Okay,
Hopefully, you know the things about the dragons.
I should
I really
definitely.
hope
Should she get history with advantage?
Can I-
then?
yeah, I
About-
feel like
well,
I should.
Yeah, fine. Just do it. Okay, so with an 18, you would know that this specific set of armor was created for a human hero of Neverwinter named Turgon. It's granted to wear these advantages on saving throws against breath weapons with creatures that use this from dragon types. So, if, like, you fought a dragon, or if she was to use like a breath attack weapon, it has resistance to it. You get advantage on the saving throw against it. It's
I'm
a
very
dex save.
happy that I have this armor.
You should be honored. You should
I
be honored.
start crying because of how beautiful it is.
Oh, good. So there's this green flame. Should we all? It seems like. It has,
Seems like it does things.
I stick my
Seems
mace
like
in
it-
it.
I stick.
oh, all right. We're all sticking things in it.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus Christ, we're just all putting shit
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah, do
Okay.
it. Everyone put
All
your-
together.
Yeah.
I just do it because I just call it out first.
All right,
stick
then
my
I put
mace
the
in it.
crossbow in there.
I put 1 piece of
Yeah,
my
weird, eh?
sling ammo.
Earth.
Sweet.
In my arrows.
So when all of you put you all put a piece of armor, or a piece of weaponry in there,
Mm-hmm.
right? So Heath, you already have a +1, right?
I believe so.
Okay, so yours is a +2, and roll 1d12 for me. We're just going to go around the table here.
You got it.
Roll
I'm
physical.
gonna roll physical. Yeah.
Big, small, d20.
12.
Beautiful. So for 12 hours, you get this extra +1 bonus on top of your already magical item.
All right.
Next.
One of my sling bullets.
You put a sling bullet in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm hoping for a really
Why don't you
awesome
put
moment
all
later.
your sling bullets in it.
Wait. But like if you shoot it,
Yeah, that's okay. I want one really awesome moment
You're
with
gonna,
this
like, okay.
one sling bullet.
fair enough. Okay, so roll a d12 and let's see how long this would, like if you don't use it, if it could go away.
Yeah. 3.
3 hours. Okay, so 3 hours, you have 1 +1 sling bullet. It would be +6.
Okay.
Yeah. What are you putting in there? Your crossbow?
My crossbow and the arrows, yeah.
Okay. Let's see how long this lasts for you.
Okay. There's no good place to do this. 7.
7 hours.
Good number.
Your crossbow gets a +1 on top of it. So it's originally, so it would be +5 over 4 and then 3 instead of 2.
Okay, cool.
So 7 hours. And Seraph?
12.
12
Nice.
hours. Nice. Good. Pretty good rolls there. So for 12 hours, you get a +1 on top of, I think you're already +1 mace. So similar to Keith.
+5 mace.
That's why you smashing people.
Yes. +5 is your base number. There's if you used any mace, it'd be like a +4.
Gotcha.
So you're at 6.
Okay.
As you guys all put your weaponry / sling bullet in there, the flame kind of like emanates on all of the pieces of armor, weaponry, and then goes out.
Okay. I gotta take it back.
Yep.
Yeah. And I look at guys. I'm like, I think it's time we go smash some ghouls.
The flame's gone. The
Okay. Well, I'm
wraith
gonna go
has
back
not
down to
reappeared.
this other back room down here and
That's a good idea.
Okay.
go look through that chest.
Okay, so as you enter into the room here again, you find the chest in which Mormisk had pointed out previously. Seems to be in the lower room, like you've gone into. Roll an investigation check for me.
Perfect.
Okay, it's like right on top of his bed. So you find this thing just sitting there, and it seems to be in a similar box like the one that you had found earlier.
the lockbox?
Yeah, that Heath tried to open.
Move out of the way, guys. I got this. I'm gonna go in the room. I'm gonna try to unlock the box.
Okay.
So just do
Dex.
just a plain old dex roll. That's 17.
Okay, so as you kind of fiddle with this box to try and unlock it, you do. And it creaks open, and inside you see heaps of money, as well as a wooden pipe and 3 diamonds. So in total, there's 1,100 copper pieces, 160 silver pieces.
Can you write this down?
She's writing it.
Yeah, John's got it. 50 EP, and the 3 diamonds, each 100 gold pieces. The wooden pipe itself also has seemingly like platinum melded into it.
Is it a musical instrument? Like that
No,
kind
it's
of
like a
pipe?
smoking
Like a
pipe.
tobacco pipe. Whack.
flute
Are you
pipe?
taking everything?
Yeah.
I'll take the diamonds and I put them in my little pouch. I have a
Yeah, I
distal
mean, we're
pouch.
taking all the money.
Can I take the pipe?
You can have the pipe.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I know what's gonna happen though. I think that's Mr. Ghoul's pipe.
Yeah, as you open the chest in his room and take all of the money as well as the pipe, Mormisk comes screaming out through the wall, right near you, Scotty, here.
Yeah.
And as he comes through the wall, like phases through you, so he's like a ghost, right? So he phases through the wall, phases through you, like yelling like, "Don't take my pipe!"
Jesus, sorry, I didn't know it was yours.
And as he passes through you, it's as if like your body gets pushed back as he phases through you, and your body like crumbles down like to your knees on the floor, and you feel this like extremely sickening necrotic like poison going through your entire body, and it's gonna hit you for 15 damage.
Oh my gosh. And I just cry out like why
the
didn't
pipe.
you just tell me to give it back?
He did earlier.
Fuck, I didn't know it was, okay, whatever. I wasn't
He did
listening.
earlier say that he would give you anything but his pipe.
Oh, oops.
So,
He said item. He did say
no, he
item.
said pipe.
Oh, he
Did not
did?
hear that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have a theory. I could be completely wrong, but if he's that attuned to his pipe, what happens if you break the pipe?
Well, so right now,
Oh, so now we're breaking magical items.
it's
I see how it goes.
This one's quite damage inflicting. And Mormus, by the way, like disappears through to the main chamber room, that wall that's separating you guys. You hit the ground to your knees and the pipe falls on the floor.
Guys, I don't feel so good.
I'm gonna say,
Yeah, Scotty took a shit ton of damage.
Yeah.
let's leave that pipe. I'm fine with
kind of
one.
fucking pissed. actually.
Well, yes, but
Where's this guy?
you know, especially if and the thing is, out of character.
Yeah.
We take a rest.
God.
We're gonna burn through 8 of the hours, so her rocks will be nothing, and then
yeah.
we'll have your
It's okay.
Your thing will be nothing.
I run over to Scotty and give her the 9 gooseberries I have left.
All the 9 gooseberries.
I think you can only eat one. So there's no max that you can eat.
It's probably like in combat.
A creature can use its action to eat 1 berry. Eating a berry restores 1 hit point, and the berry provides enough nourishment to sustain a creature for a day. So I guess you'd be good for 9 days.
Holy shit.
They lose their potency after 24 hours.
You better eat them.
Oh,
Yeah, so if they aren't
Gotcha,
eaten
like
within
when you
24
create it,
hours.
yeah.
Thank you.
She's like, I don't
Sure.
feel so good, Mr. Stark.
So if you wanted to eat them, I would give you the 9 health back. You're gonna feel like really fucking sluggish, and basically, so you're not feeling like you're
bloated.
poisoned anymore. But yeah, you don't want to move. You feel like you're gonna explode from like overeating.
What if she
9
throws it
gooseberries.
up
Thank you
after
for
Oh.
she
the-
gets healed?
Thank you for the gooseberries.
I don't know, but we're gonna have to think of some sort of disadvantage in combat.
God. Okay, yeah. I'll eat the 9 gooseberries. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I feel very nourished and
good.
Okay.
awful at the same time.
So you still have 12 damage points.
Yep. That's great.
Does anyone else want to look in this room?
I'll do an investigation.
I'd rather look after we deal with Mormus.
He's gone.
He's just on the other side of the wall.
I'm gonna do a quick investigation roll or should I do perception? No, I should do investigation.
Investigation, please.
Oh, that's an 8.
Total?
Yeah.
You don't know anything.
I mean-
you can't find anything else.
I
in
mean,
this room.
Seraph rolled a 2 and saw the chest on the bed.
I got
True, the chest was
17.
meant to be found. What?
17.
17, very good. So with a 17, you notice that there is like specific tomes on the shelves, this one shelf of books in his room, and that on one of the books specifically, there's like a map sewn into the cover. You do not know what the map is or where it's leading.
Can I do any sort of history check or anything?
Sure.
Okay. 7.
You don't know what this may be, but I would definitely hold on to it.
Okay. I mean, I'm going to assume
Cool.
the map intrigues me enough that I still.
Sure.
She
That's
collects
weird that
maps.
it's sewn into a book's cover. That's strange. Never seen that before.
I want to peek my head out of the door here.
Okay.
And then yell to Mormisk, "Hey, we don't want your pipe. Do you want to just leave it there? Do you want me to bring it to you? What do you want?"
You're peeking out the door?
I mean, yeah, just enough to make sure my voice carries.
So he's going to fly through like the front, like kind of right in front of your face, and say, "Leave now. Leave the pipe where it is."
All right, cool. See ya. And I just start walking for the door.
Oh, man.
Just leaving that pipe, guys. It's not
Is
worth
everyone else
it.
coming with you?
Not worth it. Going on the other side of this door now.
He flies in front of your face, and there's a wall to your right, and he hits the wall and like disappears through the wall.
I'm out.
All right, I'm like gonna just hobble to the door and pissed and full and.
Well, I guess we're leaving.
I mean, if you really want to step on that pipe, go for it. Heath is out of there.
You know.
Heath saw her get messed up, and he is just done.
All right, don't touch the sacred pipes. Okay, that's fine.
The sacred pipes of almighty sacredness.
All right.
All right.
Okay, so you see a couple like passageways to the north where the primary room was with the Spectator that you still have not investigated.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go north. Bloop, bloop, bloop,
Okey-doke.
bloop, 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 bloop.
So there's the tunnel to your left, and there is the passageway to the north.
Let's just peek down this little tunnel, I say. Seems like,
I agree.
To the left?
yep, to the
Yeah.
left. I mean, I can
Okay,
really
it
just
leads
look
back
down.
to the
Leads back
furnace
to the
room.
Yep.
first room, yeah.
Yep.
That's what I thought. Cool.
So north
So
it
let's
is.
go north.
All right, so as you head to the north
Ooh.
here, who's leading the charge?
Do you want to go to the
Definitely
typical
not me.
Seraph marching order? Should Heath go in front?
Someone.
I don't know,
need
let
an
the
answer.
Lightbringer bring the path for us here.
I can't yet because I haven't attuned to it.
True.
Sure you have it.
I mean, she's still holding it, but yes, to your point of light. No.
Kali's gonna walk
Oh,
next to
cool.
Seraph.
I'll go behind Seraph.
Okay. Seraph's going first.
With Kali, yeah.
Okay.
Kali's gonna go merch.
Seraph, read away.
A narrow ledge overlooks a large cavern that houses a surging, seething body of water. The rhythmic booming heard throughout the mines is louder here. At regular intervals, a fresh surge of water funnels into this chamber and slams against the wall just below the ledge. The echo suggests this cave might be one arm of a much larger cavern to the northeast.
Wow.
And as you guys enter into the room here, like Seraph reads, another thunderous crash of the wave hitting the wall, sunken from the water in, booms a loud thunderous bang throughout the entire cave.
Okay. Well, there's a
the noise.
ridge here, and I think we should go pass by.
Is the water surging over the ridge there?
It's clashing up to it, you know, like it hits the wall and then like the water shoots up.
There's spray, but nothing's like coming over?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, there's like a 15-foot drop from the where you guys are standing down to where the water's base is leveled.
I have a proposition for everyone.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm the sneaky boy. I will sneak over here and just see what's ahead, scout ahead.
Where's
in
over
case there's
here?
some traps. How do I make symbols on the map?
You can put a.
I'll just put Heath there. I'll just go over here. I'll go ahead.
Let's just where it leads into the furnace room.
Well,
Yeah.
do we know that?
I'm 99% sure, but
Well,
you can check it out.
I want to just sneak over there.
It does.
Okay.
Yep, this is
I'm
the water
gonna-
canal that would have powered the water wheel.
Okay, now I'm going to continue to sneak up this little ridge here. Mm-hmm. And I want to go check out over here.
Okay.
Oh, guess not.
Okay.
And as you move to the north more, you see another smaller pathway.
Okay.
Pretty dimly lit here, if lit at all. So if you have dark vision,
I do.
Okay, you can see. If you do not have dark vision, you need the source
Does
of light.
Kali have dark vision?
Yeah, she
believe
does.
so.
You wanna just like.
Yeah, can I
Who
just put
doesn't?
like my hand
That's
on
what I
her
was thinking.
Kaliasha to guide
So you're
me?
the only one that doesn't have dark.
Yeah, but Kaliasha's guiding
Okay.
me. So.
So I'm going to go move forward sneakily over here, quietly, Mr. Stealth Boy. So then I'm going to go and sneak over here. And now that everything is blue for some reason.
It's dark.
Oh. Go over here.
Okay, so read that one for me.
All right. This passage is barely 4 feet high and is obstructed by rounded boulders and pebbles. It might have been a stream bed, though no water flows here now.
So as you kind of enter in here, you see like another offshoot of the stream coming in and feeding into this room here, and another passageway to the south, as well as a few more in front of you.
So we so we have to go down. And then how far how deep is the drop? How steep is the drop?
Like to the floor bed.
Yeah.
it looks like it's only 10 feet down from this one ledge to the lower basin.
And how high is it on the other side?
Same.
Okay.
And so it's evenly distributed.
How far across is that? That's
Probably like 20 feet.
okay. With my boots,
With your boots.
Springy boots.
I can jump as far as I can walk.
Okay.
So
So whatever your movement speed is, you can jump.
30.
Sweet.
So I'll jump over the ridge.
All right,
No
you can-
problem.
Checking my boots.
All right. I'm over the ridge now.
Okay. So
See?
What do I
Yeah.
see?
you
No, he
notice a
said
couple of
see
these.
ya,
Oh.
because you left us.
I'm scouting ahead so that if something bad happens, I'm the only idiot that's affected.
What if somebody kills
that
you and
one.
we can't help you?
A wide rift fills the eastern half of this cavern. A stream pours out of the west wall, then tunnels down into the rift and flows out again to the north. Several ropes are secured to iron stakes along the western edge of the rift, leading down to the floor chasm.
Yep. So you see like these two like passageways, right? And you notice this rift in the middle that you just jumped over. And farther down on the southern portion over where the stream is, like across the stream from you, are 3 bugbears making what seems to be like a camp.
But they don't see me because I'm being stealthy. Right?
We'll see. I think that we could find out actually next time.
On Podquesters. Bye.